Brad Vincent with the Vincent Realty team at Realty Right Texas, here to just give you a quick update video on what's going on in the real estate market right now. If you've been following my market update videos or my channel at all, you've been seeing over the last, I'll just say, let's say the last 12 months. I've had this channel for a really long time, but over the last 12 months, the Fed has been hiking rates, the market has been changing. And if you follow the trend in all of my videos, what we talk about every single time is inventory, okay? And it's what I've said, as the rates have gone up, as the rates have gone down, if inventory does not come up, you will not see a significant lowering in the market. And that's what this video is about. We have not seen inventory come up yet, okay? Year over year, we just got some data from June of last year to June of this year. Inventory is up 30% in that time frame, but even then, we still only have 3 months of inventory. A good buyer's market is 6+ months of inventory, okay? So we still have half the requirement we need to get into a buyer's market even, okay? We're not even in a buyer-heavy market, okay? The problem is inventory is not increasing. People are locked into historically low rates, and as the demand for those homes gets less and sellers can sell their house for less, they're just going to sit on those rates. If they can't get the money they need to exit and go into this high market that they're going to have to go into, they're not going to. So you're not going to see inventory come up. One kind of demographic I want to talk about is empty nesters. Imagine you're an empty nester, okay? And you bought a house, 4 or 5 bedrooms to house all your kids, and you bought that house for $250,000 10, 15 years ago, right? Maybe even longer. You want to sell and downsize into like a 2,000 square foot house, let's say. That 2,000 square foot house is like $350,000 to $400,000, okay? Probably carries higher property taxes as well, all these things. So why wouldn't I stay in my potentially paid off house or half paid off house that I've now refinanced into a lower rate instead of lowering my maintenance and getting into a small house? Because you can't, right? So that's an entire demographic that is not entering right now. In the Houston area, we're still one of the most desirable markets in the entire country. The state of Texas is one of the most desirable states in the country. We're still getting people moving here like crazy. So in Houston, what I'm seeing is most of the homes being sold are being sold to people from out of state. That's our big market right now, is people who make a good living coming from out of state are coming right in and buying here because they're going from another state where their house was $1 million and they can get an awesome house for $500,000 still, even with our market being high, okay? The big key to inventory, that if I were to say I was scared that the market would crash, would have been if builders could have just started building like crazy, right? But the builders have been really smart this time around. In 08, 09, they were carrying a ton of inventory. What they're doing now is they're building one house at a time, and they're saving their margins is what they're doing, right? They're making huge profit margins because if they just build one house, everyone has to compete for that one house. They lock that person in, and then they build another one, and then they get a bidding war for that. If they build 20 at a time, you have choices, right? If all the builders build 20 at a time, you have choices. So they're not doing that. They're being very smart, and they're controlling the inventory. They're keeping their profits high. They're keeping the prices high. So again, when you see my next video, I haven't made one of these in a couple of months because I've been really busy. It's all going to be about inventory. The SVB banking bailout situation was another thing that kept us from getting a big dip in prices. When that happened, rates were about 7% for a 30-year conventional at that time. They went down to about 5.5%. I saw as low as 5.325. When that happened, we had a month around the beginning of summer where we had a huge surge in sales, and they were all full price, fast sales, because all of a sudden people had a huge discount on the rates and they went crazy. Rates are back up near 7 again for a 30-year conventional. So I expect the market to just slow down. I don't expect inventory to tick up. And the next time you see me, I'm going to be saying the same things. Did inventory come up? If it came up significantly, which is going to be like another 30%, then we'll be talking about maybe some movement. But honestly, I think we're just going to see slow depreciation, 3 to 5% over the next few years until inventory starts coming up. Phone number is 281-770-1099. Email vincentrealtyteam@gmail.com. You can message me wherever you see this, but I just want to give you a quick market update in the middle of the summer.